Hello everyone, welcome to Genshin Impact! Today we are going to check out new events. So we have got Hu Tao's story quest. I am not rolling for Hu Tao, I am waiting for Venti. Anyways, this is Ningguang here. I have added Ningguang to my party here. Will she stay here? I don't know. I just have a fun time, with using this character. I figure I would finally build Ningguang. Because she has 4 constellations, and she's really good with Constellation 1 and 2, so I was like, okay, fine, I will build her. Not anything special. But yeah, and talents, you know, nothing crazy I would say, but good enough to use her.
The perfect hunter leaves no trace.
I don't know what she's saying sometimes. Let's see if I can get her to kill Timmy's birds. Oh. Well, that's awkward. Let me use Ningguang's E. I'm gonna be real careful here. And 1. I literally got 1. This is sad. I'm sorry, Timmy. I killed one of your birds. What are you doing? You're scaring the pigeons away. Actually, I killed them. There's not much I can do about it now. Well, not much you can do. Yeah, right. Maybe says that as long as you love the world, no animals will be scared of you. Tell that to bears. Otherwise, why do you think the pigeons aren't scared of me? They'll be back. They do come back usually, but what happens if one day they leave and never come back again? Well, that'll happen in the winter, because they don't want to be here when it's winter. Just like that. Oh no. Alright, here we are.
Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this. Not that Paimon's scared or anything, just, concerned for your safety.
I'm fine.
This is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of...
Oh, hi.
Quick, do something!
Who are you?
I'm a traveler.
Traveler? Are you from one of the other nations?
Yes. Mondstadt.
No, I've never seen your kind of attire before. Could it be that you traveled from the other side? I'm just here for a funeral.
I came from
I don't mean to offend.
A side.
No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Gods protect me.
No, stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Hey!
Man, okay.
We said nothing's gonna happen.
Yet the butterfly flutters away. Okay.
Was it something Paimon said?
Well, nobody knows what you are, Paimon. So, this makes react. Oh, there's Hu Tao.
Director, there's a ghost after me.
Oh?
Paimon does look like a
Don't
ghost.
get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts. Forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Funeral. Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Zhongli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine. Sooner or later.
Okay.
Well, that's dark.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner. But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big date comes.
That's... you... There's a lot to unpack here.
That all sounded very bizarre.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
What's in it for me?
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
Ah, we're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
This
Who are
seems
we
like
looking for?
something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you. You see?
I would certainly hope Ether is not one of
I'm my
those.
able assistant.
That would be
Let's get
really
down to Liyue
dark.
Harbor and do some business.
Alright, we're gonna talk to the Adventurers Guild.
Ugh, you again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
I have to agree.
Since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still...
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more.
It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Yeah.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations. Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the request written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service.
I don't understand anything that she's talking about. And I'm actually I'm daydreaming in the middle of her talking because it's just a blah 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 blah. You and Zhongli are the same in that matter.
We should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We? As in us?
Yes.
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
Comforting.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits.
Facts.
Baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
Hey.
Let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G?
Big G.
Don't forget.
Big G? Who's that? We've been in Lille for ages and never
Big
heard
G's
that
Big
name.
G.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Who Big G?
Where are we going?
Hi, little Woo. You're not very little.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
Why are you making everyone
What are you
so
getting at?
paranoid?
I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Bro, is that the voice of Dio again? He
Why
back.
do they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
No.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I'm not in need of your services.
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving.
You really don't give up, do you?
Okay. There's no persuading them.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
No?
Thank you. Seems you understand me far better.
What?
Than people.
I think you misunderstood.
This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Enough business development. Please help me find someone.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G?
Yeah.
As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The
Huh?
things we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G. But having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. Mung, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wulong Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
Oh.
I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wulong Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
What Mung has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wulong Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
Help me! I beg you! I'm too young to die!
Oh my god, man.
Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparations. Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
Man, this is so dull. Why are we here?
You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Oh.
Sounds like, why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Yep.
They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This ley line monolith will make for a really great prop. Oh, you're finally here! We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Alright, here we go. Time to beat up some enemies.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
No. We got it.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured.
In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked!
Oh.
What?
This exorcism device? People like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
It's a trick of the brain.
Wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess.
I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Oh.
Big G?
Oh.
I didn't mean to bother you. Anyway.
Whoa.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
You're gonna bring him in front of all those people?
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone.
Why didn't you come looking for Meg sooner?
Yeah, Hotel and Mung were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
No, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuang Hill, and we should be done and dusted.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G.
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
Ming told us his story.
Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now.
That's cool.
I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar.
Understandable.
He must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
Oh boy, Paimon, you're doing so good at this.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy
I like spicy food, let's go.
Oh, is Big G the reason you're here to see me? Take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless.
Okay, we're all here.
Huh? You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times. Thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan sail lanterns down by Liyue Harbor.
Oh man, she looks
I guess
tired.
they represent me better than anything.
You okay,
A
ma'am?
few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. There we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
Okay.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well. And
Good.
the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
You can count on us.
Thank you. We'll pass it on.
Looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes. So I guess they knew the deal. Where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it.
I would like to
Whatever
see.
you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories. Listen to everything I say. Let's go.
I'm scared.
Ordinary place? Better not be ordinary. Alright, I get to play Hu Tao.
Wow, what is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell
Nice and spicy.
Shangling is my version of Hu Tao.
Eat this.
Hu Tao. Just trying to make sure that she gets healed.
Doesn't feel at peace.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little, how do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Ooh, big move.
Time to go.
Hey. Cool. Bring that over. Okay, now we can go on.
No time to lose.
Okay, here we go.
Off we go. Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. It's nothing.
Out of the frying pan.
Let's light it up.
Higher, higher, pants on fire.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You're toast.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah. Ooh, 89. Oh my god.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Jeez, child. Crazy damage.
No time to lose.
No? Okay. I guess we're going ahead.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look.
I know, right?
Ahead.
There we go, dead. Alright, what? Oh. What? Gotta do some swimming now? I hope my stamina can handle this. Cutting it close. Okay, there we go. Alright. What? Well, what? What did, huh?
No time to lose.
We just went in a circle for no reason.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Okay. Okay, don't interrupt me. There you go. Now we can go. Here we go again. Okay. Weird.
What into that is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's
No.
almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
I don't want to do it all over again.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Carry it through. What? What does that mean? Go through this a bunch more times? Why? Oh no.
I could get used to this.
You could get used to this? I couldn't. I'd get bored real fast. Okay. Here we go. For like the 4th time. Maybe... Oh, frick. I thought I could climb up there and then fly over. Oh, no! This is so stupid. Ah. 5th time,
No
I
time to
think.
lose.
I've kind of lost count a bit. Alright, here we go again. Woo! I'm having so much fun!
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft.
What? Why do I have to use this again? Here we go again. 5th time.
Off we go.
Come on. What am I supposed to do? Is there something I'm supposed to do, or am I really supposed to go around so many times?
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Oh my gosh!
So
I think
you
I need to
set us
look
up?
this up because I don't know what I'm supposed to
If
do.
you don't have enough,
Oh. So I just looked it up. So I'm supposed to take the blue thing all the way around. But instead of putting it in one of these lamp things, so I screwed up. Dang it. Now I can do this right. Let's reset. Let's go.
The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Carry it through a few more times. Boy, oh boy, did I misunderstand that. Now did I do it right?
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind
Boom!
at rest. Seems it's not easy.
So that's how you do it.
Crossover.
Okay.
Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
Yeah.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
What? Whatever your words. Here we go. Oh my god. If that was in real life, I'd never take the leap.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead.
Oh, it's so
You're
pretty.
excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Hi.
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected. Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
Who are you?
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say.
What
It's the
is
lantern
this?
rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
Oh.
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy and chili chicken every day!
Nice.
That's your wish? If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
If you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ning Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the 5 of us spent together.
Oh.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up.
That's so
Have
sad.
all those wishes really come true?
They've come true.
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes great shell lanterns.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
Aww.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
The poor little boy.
Take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
The poor little boy never got to really live his life, you know? Time to send Big G
I
off.
think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say?
I still like his name. It's funny. Big G.
But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
Oh, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
I'm so sad.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right, I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
He's gone then. I don't think I'll ever return to Wondershare Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
Your mama said you help us with our search.
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
No, it's not.
The biggest pity of all is your lack
I wouldn't want my brother dead.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Stop.
Stop saying creepy stuff.
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Okay. What was this story quest? Seriously. I don't know, man.